And the first ship to enter grid is Nikos with the Griffin.
I quite like the name he's given it, Chase Me Bro.
That's always an appropriate name for the Griffin. Could change standing for one of the teams so that they can see like where there's like red or blue or something. Probably red. And it seems we have the mean team coming out from the RTF team. And it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've warped in as far from the beacon as they possibly can with 4 attack battle cruisers. And just to top it off, an Osprey Navy issue as well. So really, really kitey team coming out from the Requiem team here. And here comes the rest of the FedUp team. So we've got Brutix and Vexor. And it seems to be Megathron and Excra as well.
That Megathron Navy issue will be an absolute powerhouse up close.
Oh yes, but it's the question is going to become whether it can get up close. I mean, the team from RTF is incredibly kite. All of them have really, really good range damage prediction. So I think it's really going to be down to whether the Griffin pilot can keep most of the RTF's DPS off that Megatron Navy so it can actually close distance.
Can confirm the Megathron is blaster fed. And we're beginning the match. Holy crap, Casey just took an absolute shelling in the Vexor.
The alpha is going to be very, very, very high. So we'll see if he can hold reps. No, KCLP is completely wiped off the field in the initial volley from this very kitey team, although it doesn't seem like they are actually kiting that much. It seems that they're kind of just holding their ground at the moment. The Megatron Navy is getting very, very close. They are MJDing though. Many of them MJD'd across the total opposite side of the arena. And now the extra Navy issue is taking some fire, taking a lot of shield damage. Now he's into armor. But it's all going to be about this Griffin, whether he can take most of them off, most of the damage off. He doesn't seem to be getting hit very much at the moment, but he is jamming virtually everything across the whole field. And there goes the Griffin for the FedUp team.
Oh, damn, that was a hit and a half. Brutix is taking
Let's see this.
Maxwell is
Yep.
also taking a nice little punch there.
The extra Navy issue is managing to get relatively close to these attack battle cruisers. If he starts getting scrams on them, it could be game over. All he needs to do is just try and stay alive and get a scram on one or two of them. They are all closing in. I don't know whether they're going to have their MJD cooldowns back. Brutix is taking a hell of a lot of fire. I think we did just see a scram notification on one of them.
Yep, the tornado is scrammed. However, the Executor is also taking a lot of ECM from those drones.
The Brutix is in hull. It'd be interesting to see whether he's hull tanked or armor tanked. He's going through hull reasonably quick. They need to get that tornado down immediately. He is melting pretty hard.
He's melting.
Someone else is scrammed.
Yep, so there goes.
Do they have a secondary?
There goes a tornado.
Do they have a secondary? It looks like the Oracle is taking a lot of punishment. He is scrammed as well by the Megatron.
There goes Silver and the Brutix.
Yep, Oracle is taking a lot of damage. He is scrammed by the extra Navy issue. Megathron Navy seems to be trying to get a scram on the Naga. Not sure how successful he's going to be. He is nuding the Naga. Let's see if the Naga can keep his cap up enough to run away.
Contra is melting armor. He is in hull.
Yep. If the Megathron Navy went through armor that quick, he's most likely hull tanked. We'll see if he can catch this Naga. He does seem to have webs on it at the moment. We'll see if he can get in the scram range before that Naga gets his MJD back up. If he can melt this Naga, they don't have a lot of DPS to deal with that Megathron Navy issue. Yep, that is should be a scram going off on him in a second. Or maybe the Mega doesn't have a scram. I'm not seeing any scram notification on the Naga. He is webbed. He is MJDing. He's MJDing. Naga is MJDing. And the Mega still doesn't have him scrammed. Yep, Naga does MJD. But is he still in the arena?
He is outside of the arena. The Naga is outside
Well,
the arena.
Yep, Naga pilot is dead. Yep, the Naga pilot is aware that he's out of the arena. He's shut everything off. He's stopped playing. So now it is down to a 2 versus 2, the Extra Navy and the Megathron Navy versus the Osprey Navy and the Talos. Osprey Navy is taking a fair amount of shield damage, but it seems just to be currently drone damage on him. Interestingly, the Megathron Navy is getting armor back. It seems like he has armor bots on him, just a couple of them. So at the moment, the FedUp team is ahead on points, and they have 4 minutes left to try and catch whomever they can.
It's be interesting to see what the fit of that Megatron is. He'd definitely be using a MJD for the speed he's pulling.
Well, MWD, yep,
MWD,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely got a micro warp drive on there. So this is all going to come down to time. So we've got 4 minutes left. on the match. The Megathron Navy is going to have a hell of a lot of HP, and they're currently up on points. So really, if the extra Navy issue doesn't die, then it's FedUp's match to lose currently. A lot of drones swarming around that Megathron Navy. They seem to be holding the X-Grow Navy and the Mega Navy right next to each other, just trying to stay alive currently. Osprey Navy is taking a fair amount of damage.
The Execura is actually breaking the drones off of the Megathron.
Yeah, there are there's a few ECM drones on him. There is also FedUp light armor bots on him, so he is getting armor back. Osprey Navy issue seems to be either an XL ASB or a large shield booster. He is taking some damage, but he is managing to wrap up fairly well. Oh, he has been webbed. He has been webbed by, looks like, the Mega. Yeah, he's moving pretty quick. I don't know whether the Mega's going to be able to catch him.
Mega is applying new pressure as well, so that will come in handy if we can burn out his cap.
Yeah, the Osprey Navy is notoriously bad for its cap management, so...
Well, Caldari ships in general are notoriously bad for cap.
It does seem to have he's broken the web. He's still in some nuke range. I don't know how effective that nuke is going to be right now, but... They've got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left until this match is over, and FedUp wins, unless they can kill one of the 2 ships remaining for...
At the Telos here, it's applying sensor dams.
Osprey Navy is in armor. He's going heavy through armor. He must have run out of cap. He's in hull.
He's gonna die. There he goes.
He is down. Yep. FedUp in a really dominating stance here, especially from the initial volley with that Vexor just dying immediately. There's less than 1 minute to go. I don't think this Talos is going to kill the Megathron Navy issue in less than a minute.
He is a rail fit with sensor dams from the looks of it.
Yeah, that would make sense for the team comp that they were going for. He's getting hit a little bit. He's just taking a little bit of tickle damage on the shields. I think the Megathron Navy's got null loaded. He's just trying to deal as much damage as possible to it. Oh, he is closing pretty damn quick. Talos just seems to be wanting to suicide. MJD's away.
And that is time, ladies and gentlemen.
So FedUp takes home their first match.
Maybe there's other points in that game.
This is a pretty convincing win for FedUp.
The Mega Navy, dude.
Good fight.
For the record, Anaga doesn't have a drone bay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting excited.